morning and welcome back to another vlog. I have 20 minutes before people arrive. I'm just about to go and decorate this tree. I've added some twigs with pine cones to add these little Easter eggs onto, and I've set the table. We've got our set the table over there. It's difficult to point when you're doing it there. Set the table, that's so weird to point like that. So set the table, we've got our bunny ears, like bunny design things that we did with our footprints years ago. It's so cute to look at every year. And we're away to do the baskets. So we do many different Easter egg hunts, although this year we're only doing this one. I think next year will be a lot easier and it'll be a lot better to do, but we're doing it with two of my best friends and their children. So there's 6 children in total. And then what I do is I make up labels and then change the names out on the baskets so it can do for many different groups. So I'm going to go and do that now. I'm going to leave the eggs for the children to do because Grace wants to do that with Olivia. So the two of them will make up the eggs, but we just basically put some eggs into these plastic, see here, the plastic eggs, and we just fill them with chocolate eggs and then hide them around the garden. So I'm going to go and change the tags on those, put some of the eggs onto there, and then let me show you the table. It's a bit basic. Yeah, I've kept it really simple. I'm going to fill that with some water. I've cut up some lemons and put them in the fridge so that, the freezer, so that it kind of acts like ice rather than pouring out ice out of here. This is actually, would you believe it, a vase from IKEA for £1.25. And Julie, who's coming today, was the one who inspired me to buy this. She influenced me. She used this at her house when we went for a play last week. And it is a vase for flowers, but it's a perfect sized water jug for the table. And it just looks really smart. But I've also used it for my, daffodils on here. The sun was shining through here. I'll put a photo up of what the sun was looking like this morning. Oh, it's just lovely with my cup of tea and the sun pouring through here. But these are the daffodils from the garden, loads of different types. The children picked them for me. And I've also taken some of the yellow blossom tree as well. So we are getting there. So that's all done. As I say, I'm going to put these up on this tree. And these are just from John Lewis years ago. But they're just polystyrene eggs, but they look really lovely. So I'm going to put that up there. You saw these. How cute are they? I can't remember when we did them. Did I write on the back? I think I did. I think it was 2000 and... Let's see. Oh, I did write it. So it was Grace when she was 1.5 years. Look at her tiny toes. Oh, it's just so cute. I wasn't planning on putting this up every single year. It's just supposed to be a memory. But I just love it. It just looks so cute. So we've hung up there. I do have a bird's nest that I found in the garden that had fallen out of a tree at the end of the season. But it's in the box. It's a bit squished and I've got a bit of work to do with it. So I don't have time to do that just now. Here is a box with some jars that I want to show you. So I'll show you that in a second, what that is, because there's olive oil. So that gives you a little bit of a hint of what's in that box. And then I've also got bunches of daffodils here for the ladies to take home. I've just put a little vase inside here. It's actually a jam jar or a sakla jar from a pasta sauce. Because I'm not sure how sealed this is. I just love these. Just love it. I love all the little cracks and the little imperfections. So I've got a couple of bunches in there for the girls to take home, and I'm going to go and hang up we've got some more children colourful ornaments there, so the children can do that. They can have fun arranging that and having it all messy and however they want to have it. So that's great. And then I've cut some blossoms from the trees outside, and I've kept the table quite simple. I've done some blossoms from the trees. I've got some of the pine cone branches again. These were actually from our Christmas foliage, and I just saved them. I've got some hard-boiled eggs. These were out of date. What I did was I used some acetone to take off the printed date, for when they're out of date, and then boiled them, and it's come off completely. And I've just put them in here. Don't worry, it doesn't smell of egg. Dad was worried that there would smell of egg. And I've just written down the ladies' names as like a name place setting thing. And then this is my granny's crockery that was bought for my Auntie Sheila's wedding to Uncle Gibby. So I'm using X, it just matches perfectly the blue. And then these were actually egg cups that my granny had that we found in the loft. So I am repurposing them as placeholders or name place setting holders rather than actual egg cups. And then I've done a mixture of stripy linen napkins and the actual linen, the same as what I've used as place settings. I was going to put a twig of flowers in here, but I completely forgot. I could put a daffodil or something, but I'll just leave it like that just now. And then spare serviettes in case we need more than the napkins. Those are the tags I'm going to go and put onto the baskets. Let's put them over here and I'll put them on, ready for filling with eggs. And they've each got a matching headband as well. And then we read the egg hunt. We're going on an egg hunt. And it's in the same way as, you know, the bear hunt. We're going on an egg hunt. We're going to find them all. We're really excited. Hooray for Easter Day. And then there's like lift the flaps. The children love this. So while I hide the eggs, which I'll put into this basket, while I hide them, one of the mums will read this to the children, and that just occupies them while I hide all the eggs in the garden. Anyway, back to the table. Oh, I need to actually put that back on. It's fallen off. These tires are hopeless. Let me pop that back up there. Right. So, yes, I've just done, what was I saying? Oh, I need to turn the milk jug over and I actually need to go and fill that with milk. And I need to go and I'll take the cling film off of the sugar bowl. I've got this old piece of wood from the garden, which was actually a chopping block for the pot of tea. And I think we're nearly there. I just need to put obviously the biscuits and that out, but I don't want to do that too soon because then we're going to have our lunch first. Everyone's taking a pat lunch, and then this will be where we sit and enjoy a little bit of an afternoon tea while the children play and we get a nice catch up. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see them. It has been 2 years since we did this. We obviously didn't do it in 2020. 2020, we didn't do it then, and then we didn't do it last year. This is our first year back, and as I say, I'm only doing one this year. Next year, we'll get the full whack back. I said that last year about this year, but then obviously things are still a little bit up in the air. So we're just doing one this year, and I just can't wait to have our Easter holidays filled with loads of Easter egg hunts with all our friends. And I might do a little bit more. It's kind of lacking a little bit of height in the table, but I didn't want to make too much because we're going to have lots of food. And I didn't want it to be a hassle. But for our Sunday lunch, maybe on Sunday, I'll maybe put all the daffodils on the table here because we won't have this in the centre. So I'll maybe have alternate heights along here for our Sunday, Easter Sunday roast, where the grandparents are coming, which will just be lovely. Sorry, that was a lot of talking and not looking at my face. Probably a good thing. Right, let me show you what is in this Let me show you what is in this Amazon box. So I have looked for ages, I mean years, for an olive oil and a balsamic vinegar container, you know, to decant your olive oil into. I used to take labels off and write olive oil on it nicely. I looked for porcelain ones, but I never found something that I absolutely loved, that I really thought would be great. I wanted to be able to see my oil as well because I use it a lot. So I don't want to have a porcelain bottle where I can't see how much oil I've got left. So I bought these off of Amazon, 2 for $6.99, which I think is very reasonable. And even if they're no use, I can use them for outdoor dining in the future. If I find ones that I thoroughly fall in love with and I don't want to live without them in my kitchen, I can always buy them for my kitchen and then use these for outdoor dining. Let me open up the box and show you them. So something else, before I open up the Amazon purchase with the olive oil, I want to show you these. I got these in Home Bargains. I kept the receipts so I could tell you how much they were. It was $5.99 for the set of 2 little egg jars, and I thought I could fill them with some mini eggs. So I'm going to go and open these up, give them a wash and a clean, and then the children are going to fill them with some mini Easter eggs. Probably 1 for them and 2 for the jar. Or 1 for the jar and 1 for you. They're laughing. Yeah, and then they can fill them up as well. I have my little helper here helping me open these up. How cute are these? I think that's the smaller one, is it? Or does that fit?
No, it doesn't fit.
Oh, no, it does. It does. How cute. They're bigger than I thought. So one's big and one's small. So this must be the big one, Grace, I think. And then do you want to open up the small one? I love it. We'll have to get it all cleaned out and then we'll fill them up. Okay. And then Bartley, you can open up the eggs if you want. And then we can get them put in. Oh, that's so cute. Let's see what it looks like. Bunny ear poking out the packaging.
Yeah. No.
How how adorable. Get this one out. Do you want to grab the box? That's it. Good helper. I'm going to pull that lid bit up. That's it. Pull that cover. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Let me pop them on. We'll have to give it a clean out first, please, Berkeley. It's okay. Oh, how cute does that look? I love it. Isn't that just adorable? Right, let's get them cleaned out and filled up, guys. Okay, I've kind of got you propped up on the biscuit boxes. Right, so in this box, I ordered this from Amazon. I haven't looked at them yet, other than opening it. But they're a set of 2 condiment bottles for $6.99, which I thought was really reasonable. And as I say, I can use these for outside if I need to, which I thought was really reasonable, considering they're just glass with little stoppers, which is nice and plain and simple, because I'm fed up. I don't know if anyone else is the same, but I spend, let me get a thing to open this. I spend most of my time looking for something that's perfect, never finding it, and then living with the imperfect just because I can't find something that's better. So I decided, for the sake of $6.99 for the 2, oh, I love them. I love them. For the sake of $6.99 for the 2 of them, this will be perfect. And if I do find one that I absolutely love, these can do for outdoor dining. You know, like when we have our barbecue area set up in the future. Thinking ahead. These could be used outside because they're really solid, thick jars. And I bought 2 of them because I have olive oil, which I ran out of, so I bought some more. Olive oil, well, this one's got a bit of an imperfection in it. Just there, I'll use that for my balsamic because it's dark. So olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and then I've got chili oil. And then I thought I could take a sprig of rosemary from outside and infuse some oil. So that's what I thought the 4th one could be used for. So I'm just going to go and wash these out, get them all set up, and then display them on that section there in the kitchen. And it'll just look a lot nicer than having these big bottles out on display. And I think it'll be easier to use too. Oh, I just love them. I love how quaint they are as well. Look how cute they are. I'll probably end up refilling them like 100 times and then end up cursing them. But I just think they're perfect. And it'll just make that area look so much better. I don't need a big chunky jar. And I think if I just raise them up, you know, like put 2 in the front like that, put like another set a bit higher up at the back, and give it a bit of height. I'll just get a block of wood from outside to do that. Be perfect. So that's my plan. So we're going to do that. And the girls are arriving in 4 minutes. So it's not like me to be cutting it fine, is it? I do like to work. I do work well under pressure. In fact, I think I work better under pressure. So I'm going to go into that just now and then get the kettle on, ready for our first cup of tea when the girls arrive. Right, so that's all cleaned out and ready to be refilled. Filled for the first time. So I'm going to keep the one with the little blemish as my balsamic one. So this one I'm going to pop in here. Oh, it's going to look so nice. As I say, I have searched for ages and I went through the phase of wanting brown bottles, but I think this is just going to be perfect for now. And then, as I say, this will be great for outside. This over here. It'll be great for outside in the future. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy with it. Right, so the balsamic one was the one with the imperfection. I'm doing this quickly because I've only got 3 minutes before the girls arrive. And they're not like me. They are not as late as I am. Usually late for everything. Oh, isn't that just the perfect fit? The perfect amount for that one. And then my chili oil, this is the leftover oil from before. And then my chili oil, I've already removed the cap. Oh, it's the wrong one. I've already removed the cap from the top so that the chili will go in as well. So there was a little plug in the top of there, but I removed that last night just in case I couldn't manage it before Steve went away to work this morning. And then that way I can pour the chilies in as well, so I know it's definitely chili oil. So it looks like that. I don't think I'm going to fit the rest. Oh no. Am I going to fit it? Oh, I think it's just that little bit too much. And then that will go here like this, but I think I'll lift it up with, what could I use? Oh, Grace, could you pass me that Love Heart placemat, please? And I'll use that to lift it up, to raise it up a little bit. Maybe 2 then? 2 of those, please, Dylan. Thank you, sweetheart. What a good helper. You guys would be so good. Oh, you lean over. Thank you, my darling girl. Right. I'll use them to raise this up just a little. I think I'm going to need more than 2 though. Don't think that's going to work, is it? Oh, I know. Oh no, that's not going to work either. What could I use? What could I use to raise it up? Oh, I've got it. Turn this upside down to get a bit of height. So basically I'm going to be these Love Heart coasters back, and I'll use that to give it a little bit of height. Let me show you that. I'll give you them back. Right, let me show you this. How cute does this little corner look now? And for the price, oh my word, I'm so happy. I am so delighted. I've just raised that up using that as a little support. And then once I do my other one, I can put 2 of those ramekins at the back to give a little bit of height, or I'll ask Steve to do a block of wood that's just that sort of size, because this is also from the garden. It's like an old chopping block as well. And then I have my salt that I use for cooking here, and then I use this mortar and pestle to make it into finer granules for sprinkling if I ever need. So yeah, I am really delighted with that. Oh, I'm just chuffed at how that looks as well. And for the price, as I say, I couldn't find anything I loved. Some of them were like £20 for one, and I didn't love it, so I didn't feel like I wanted to justify spending that amount on something that sits on the side, but that is going to make my life so much easier for cooking, having it there and just a quick, easy lid off to use rather than unscrewing, which it doesn't take much more, but it just looks pretty as well, doesn't it? Love it. Absolutely love it. So the children are doing their decorations. Good job, guys. You can mix them up any way you want. And I'm going to hang these onto here. Might put some of the eucalyptus as well. Children are very excited for their friends coming, aren't you guys? Yeah. Get a few of these hung up before everyone comes. Also got these lovely ones which Mum bought me, which are, I think they're plastic and painted, but they're beautiful. And a lot lighter as well, which means I can pop them on the end of my eucalyptus from Animals. That is it all hung up. Usually I take in a big blossom branch from the garden when I'm doing like 2 weeks worth of Easter egg hunts, but with it just being the one and then Easter Sunday, this sort of decoration I'll just do nicely. And the children are doing theirs too. Good job, guys. And then I'll get going with finishing off this with the labels, pop them onto the baskets, and then get the biscuits and everything set out on here, ready for the girls coming. I can't wait. So this corner is now complete. Look how cute these look. And so reasonable as well for the price of them. I just think they look adorable, and it's a great way of storing the eggs that don't have covers on them, because obviously they don't have a wrapper on them. So we're away to go and set these out ready for the girls to do. We've got these little signs for the egg hunt. I just used these wooden arrows from Hobbycraft, and then did that reverse transfer with the ink that I've told you about before, where you print it onto acetate or wax paper in reverse, and then because the ink doesn't absorb into the paper, you can then transfer it onto bare wood using a credit card, and you turn it over and then scrape it on. So I did hop to it. What else? I did another hop to it. Egg hunt. More eggs this way. This way. Oh, more eggs this way. Egg hunt. So we'll put them around the garden as well before we start our hunt. And then the children have been decorating this tree. Good job, guys. That is looking so good. Well done. Very, very nice. And loving all your different ones, you know, your sheep. And then you've got ones that say Grace. And we've got one that says Barclay. This is given to us by one of the antenatal mums. And then Happy Easter. It's looking very nice, guys. Well done. So now, just wait for them to arrive. Oh, you want to put them? I don't know. Where would you like to put those ones, guys?
You can put them on the empty branches.
Yes, you could put them on the empty branches. Yeah, fill it up. Why not? This is your fun tree. You can do it however you would like. Okay. Good job, guys.
Life is a winding road. No telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights. Won't stop for traffic lights.
Well, it's the end of a fantastic day. Oh, so good. Dishes are done, all the hand-cooked stuff is done. Pizza dough's out ready for tomorrow night, and I'm just loading the dishwasher. How cute is it seeing each of them had the same colour glass as their bunny ear colour, like their Easter egg colour. So I'm just loading up the dishwasher now with the last of the items that haven't managed to fit in the last load. I've laid out my mug, travel mug, ready for tomorrow because I am getting to go and enjoy getting my hair done tomorrow morning. I'm going really early, so the children will wake up after I've left, and then should have a nice lazy morning. I'll get their breakfast in bed, prepared and ready to take up to them when they wake up. Steve is working from home, so he'll be able to deal with that. And then I'm going to get my hair dyed and styled, and then I'll get back mid-morning, which will be fine. I've taken my Country Homes magazine. I'm just looking forward to a chill. I feel so content after today. I just think it was missing. Like, I didn't realise how much it was missing, these sort of things, like how much I was missing these sort of things until you have them, and then you're like, oh, feels so good. So I'm tired now. I've had a bath. It was lovely. Just a nice soak. And I'm on my way to go and put the children down. So I'm just going to fill this up and then say night-night. I'm going to take a peppermint tea up to bed, and then chill for the rest of the evening, ready for an early start tomorrow. Right, so I will say night-night and see you in the morning. Good morning. I'm in my comfy, getting my hair done clothes, and I'm just about to lay out all the breakfast things for breakfast in bed and for today's breakfast. So it's ready for when they come down. They're all still sound asleep, and they can't hear me from this side of the house, which is fine, they're all the front side. So I'm just laying out all my pills. When I say pills, it's hay fever tablets, cod liver oil, and evening primrose. I'm just doing that just now, and then I'm going to head off and get my hair done. So it's not a sunny day today, which is a shame. It's not as nice as it was yesterday. I was hoping the sun would be shining so I could get some more photographs of the Easter display, but maybe by the time I come home it will be. Children's vitamins. It's still not quite a time for your body to be able to produce vitamin D from the sun. The angle of the sun where we live isn't at the correct angle at this time of year for our bodies to be able to produce our own vitamin D. So I still supplement the children so that they get the vitamin D that they need. So they've got those ready, and I've been using these, and I've been finding that they've been really good. These Hair Burst chewable hair vitamins. Now, I meant to buy the actual tablets that you swallow because apparently they are better for you in terms of the amount that you absorb, your body absorbs. But these taste so good. They're like little sweeties. Got a little HB for Hair Burst on it. I've been taking them, this is probably my third jar, and I would say definitely my skin texture has improved. Sorry, I've lost my voice from speaking so much yesterday. And my hair definitely, I don't know if it's any thicker. The reason I started taking them was I lose a lot of hair. Like every morning I have got clumps of hair falling out. So that was to try and reduce that. Not that I want my hair to be thicker, but I just want to reduce the amount that's falling out. So yeah, so that's why I started taking them, and to sort of help my skin as well. So yes, right, I'm going to lay out the children's breakfast, and hopefully it'll be self-explanatory for Steve to carry up once they're awake and in bed and ready for their breakfast. So yes, so I'm going to go and put the kettle on and make my cup of tea, and then I will see you with my hair done. I'm not fresh-faced. I always go to the hairdressers completely fresh-faced and in like really comfy clothes, and ones I don't mind if, not that I've ever had hair dye on my clothes from the hairdresser, but I always put on something really cozy, comfy, covered in a gown anyway, and yeah, I just come straight back here and change anyway, so it's fine. So I'm looking forward to reading my magazine and just chilling. Oh, I just can't wait. I had a lovely sleep last night, so I'll go upstairs and say bye to everyone, wake Steve up for work, and then give the children a little kiss, and hopefully not wake them so they can have a nice long lie. And then I'll see them when I get back from my hair. I really wanna know,
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground.
Good afternoon and happy Easter! It's Easter Sunday. We have just been to church to the service. It's our first one that we've been to since COVID. And also because Grace's football games are often on a Sunday morning, we don't get to go. So it was a lovely service this morning. They got up really early and went and rolled Easter eggs, but we're going to be rolling our own Easter eggs here this afternoon. And there might be an appearance from the Easter Bunny, Bobby Ray, my dad. So we will be doing that. My hair is still really wavy and really curly from getting it done on Friday. So I've just tied it up and I'm obviously wearing a dress and my coat, and we're actually going to pop out for lunch now to the Coffee Apothecary. So we are just about to pop back into the car and head away to do that and then come back. I've got a Tesco delivery coming between 2 and 3, which is bringing our bringing our Easter lunch stuff with it. So I thought I wouldn't have time. We're actually going to be in Ellen, so we could have gone for a shop, but never mind. We will get that delivered between 2 and 3, so we have to be back before then. So we're going to head now and go and get something to eat, and then be back for the delivery, and then have a fun Easter with the grandparents. So it'll be really nice. The weather's not too bad. It's a little bit brighter than yesterday, which is good. It's not as sunny yet, but hopefully the sun will burn through what hour there is. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely Easter weekend. Children are back to school on Easter Monday, which is such a shame, but never mind. We're going to make the most of Easter Sunday today and spend time with family and celebrate the real meaning of Easter, which is nice too.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling
Hi, Easter Bunny! Hello, Easter Bunny! Happy Easter!
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
All the children are eating their rolled Easter eggs, the egg ones. I'm hiding the Easter eggs. We always put 2. One at the bottom of Bartley's tree, his blossom tree from his christening, and one at the bottom of Grace's. It's a shame, Grace's one got damaged in the storm, so we've got it wrapped up to protect it, to try and put it back together. It's split completely down the centre there, and then the rest are really well hidden, so they know there's always going to be one under their tree and the rest. And I can't wait to get all this cleared. Down here, having a cup of tea, and we're just eating our eggs. But look at the sun coming in. The evening sun just gone over the burn. It's just lovely. Oh, it's just so nice.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Good evening. Well, what a weekend. Oh, I'm gutted the children are back to school tomorrow though, because I just love having them at home. That's 2 weeks. It's gone far too quickly. So I'm sitting with a peppermint tea. Dishes are all washed. Dishwasher's on and emptied. And being refilled. So time to relax now and enjoy the rest of Easter. And then Easter Monday tomorrow, which is so strange that the children are at school on Easter Monday, but never mind. Yeah, so they're back to school, and then I'm going to be sad taking down all these decorations. I really like how it just sort of brightens up. As you can see, we really tackled the mini eggs. They're almost all gone. We basically had a cup of tea in the afternoon, and we just sat and we ate, like just kept on eating. They're so addictive, so addictive. Anyway, they need to be eaten anyway because I'll be putting away all the decorations. So yeah, I'm exhausted now. So looking forward to an early night and just relaxing. So let me put my cup of tea down because I'm going to end the vlog here. So I will see you in the next one. And I hope you've enjoyed spending Easter with me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog. I'll be doing more gardening in the next vlog, so I hope you enjoy that. But until then, love you lots.
Can weather any storm.